Welcome to the David Bradley Show with your host, David Bradley.
How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody had a wonderful holidays. Merry Christmas, the Happy New Year. Nobody got a DUI. I really hope nobody got a DUI. So anyway, we are going to kick off season 4 of the David Bradley Show. I want to thank everybody that has been listening, been following us, subscribing, and following and subscribing a lot of the artists that have been on my show, because it helps us all out. It really does. Y'all don't understand how much it actually really does help. And I'm very thankful for that. So anyway, we're going to start off with a guy that's got one hell of a musical story, and we're going to get into some of this stuff because you never know what we're going to talk about anyway. But everybody, please give it up for Micheal McCartney. Am I saying that right? McCarthy?
It's McCartney.
McCartney.
Yeah, just like the Beatle.
Okay. Any relation?
Yeah, he's out in the van.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
I wish.
he could come and hang out with the dogs in the backyard. And
Hey, I've heard a lot of good things about Paul McCartney. I guess he's just, you wouldn't imagine somebody that's who he is would be as down to earth and kind as he is. But
yeah,
I don't think that if I could get in contact with him, I'm sure he would do it.
Oh yeah,
he seems like the kind of guy that would.
probably. Because it amazes me though. There's certain people. It's like it doesn't matter how much money they actually have.
Yeah.
They're still just good people.
Yeah.
And I love that. Of course, you got the others that make a little bit of money and think they're better than thou.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know some people like that.
No, we're not going to get into who.
No, we'll just leave it to that. I know some people that are that way.
Yeah. It's
I think
crazy.
everybody does.
To a point, I think some people do every now and then.
Yeah.
It's just like, and I got to bring this up because that donut is still like, I've never seen a donut like that before in my life.
Neither have I.
You've never ate anything like that?
I don't know.
I hadn't either. And I'm just like, holy crap. Mm-hmm. It's stuck in my head now. It's like, now you want more.
I think one of those a year would probably be good enough.
You never know, man. Where was that from again? Parlor Donuts, and they're in Nashville. Parlor, we tried your donuts, and I'm telling you, those were the bomb. Oh my God. It's like a little nugget of heart attack.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a mixture of a cake and a donut and a croissant and a lot of sugar.
I know. And in no way, shape, fashion, or form does Parlor help us out with the show. We're just saying that because we tried them. Oh my God. I got it. I'll be going and getting some more of those. I'm telling you.
That Fox's Pizza Den pizza was fantastic too.
Oh yeah, that's actually mine and Caitlin's, my producer. It's turned into like a little thing we do before the show. We just get some pizzas and hang out and get everything rocking and rolling. And
not every show.
No, well, not every.
We got to watch our figures.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'd say I'm probably about 20 pounds away from being my sexiest self as well. This weekend hasn't helped.
Wait a minute, on the upside or the downside?
I got to go down. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. You got to be sure about some of these things, man.
Oh, I know. It's hard to be sure about anything anymore.
I know. Crazy, crazy stuff. So I got to ask this question because I'm curious. With your family background,
Yes.
your grandfather,
Yes.
how was it growing up in that?
When I was a little kid, I didn't realize how big of a deal it was.
Yeah.
He's just he's Papa Bobby.
Yeah.
Go out to his house and hang out. I can still smell his house. I've got one of his guitars, not not the nice ones that you'd see.
Yeah.
Like that he play on stage as the junky one that was all beat up.
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah, is the one that he played every day.
Yeah.
You know, he had a stand to sit right next to us. He sat in the same spot in the kitchen.
Yeah.
At the table, and he would sit there and smoke. I mean, he smoked like a freight train.
Oh yeah.
He'd sit there and smoke when he, the last year or two before he died, he'd have his oxygen mask on.
Still smoking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, well, I mean, it's already, what's done is done. I'm going to be happy going out.
Well, yeah.
But the first concert I ever went to in my life, I was like 4 or 5 years old, and he had a theater in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah.
He was playing, he did like 3 or 4 months over there, and we went over there and watched him.
That would have been awesome.
And I had no idea that that's what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was a little kid, and they were like, we went out there just for a week, vacation deal. And the first night we went in there, I was just kind of following along. My sister she's 2 years younger than me, and we had no clue what was going on. And I just remember saying, "That's Papa Bobby." Yeah, I was freaking out.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah. But, everybody in our little town, everybody knows who he is. And
Well, see, that's one thing that I've always been curious about, because I've seen stories where like actors or actresses, their kids actually didn't know anything about what mom and dad did. And then when they got older and they found out, they kind of lived a normal life. Mm-hmm. And then when they found out, they were like, "Oh crap! Okay, yeah, I'm Ken."
Yeah. Well, when I was 9 years old when he died, so I remember a lot about him because we spent a lot of time out there at his house when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
But when I was in high school and stuff, I didn't tell anybody about it. I didn't want people to think that I was, that I thought I was better than them or something. So I, for a long time, I didn't really bring it up.
Yeah.
And it's, I was trying to do this without really using that
Right.
for a long time. And I've just had so many people that are like, "Man, you need to tell people that's your grandpa.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to this point on this show, nobody knows who we're talking about.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the gun. That's the fun part.
Yeah. We'll wait till we get 58 minutes in and be like,
This will be like, 5 minutes after the show's over with. They're like, "Google, hello."
Yeah. But what I've always said is, I've been every place I've ever been. If I bring it up, everybody knows that song.
Yeah.
I've never met a single person. And I mean, you can go across the ocean and people would know that song.
It's huge.
Gigantic. But outside of like Martinsville and Bloomington and a handful of places in Indiana,
Yeah.
nobody knows who he is. Now that guy at Tootsie's last night, that guitar player, I told him, and he was like, and he started naming songs. And I was like, "Oh man, that's so cool. You know who he is. Not just the one song."
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, that's cool when people actually, because it amazes me, because everybody I think out there thinks that musicians have that same person that they idolize, or made them want to get into this or do this, or and I love it when it's those that weren't like famous for so many years and all this other stuff in the public eye of everything. Mm-hmm. It's more of those unsung heroes that I love.
Yeah.
That people really, really look at.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it's typically not, like the biggest name people.
Yeah.
That their kids are one of the things that's kind of, it irks me a little bit is when people are like, "Oh, it's in your blood, you're natural." And so I'm like, man, I didn't just wake up being able to play the guitar. I mean, if that was the case, Michael Jordan's sons should be like the best basketball players. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, there's hard work that goes into it. Now, of course, there's some stuff that's, just there, just
yeah,
gifts. But I mean, he had 6 kids, They all had a bunch of kids.
Yeah, and it's amazing how sometimes it skips a little bit.
I'm the only one. I've got, man, I don't even know how many cousins I've got on that side of the family. And
None of them?
none of them.
Wow.
None of them play anything or sing. There's some of them that I'm sure can sing, but because like 90% of doing this is having the guts to go up and do it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who can sing really well or who can play an instrument really well, and then you get them in front of a bunch of people and they lock up.
Oh yeah. I remember the first time I ever emceed a show. Dude, I was so freaking nervous. And it was just the people that were out there looking at me. I mean, it just was astounding to me that anybody wanted to actually hear me say, coming to the stage,
Yeah.
And, but God, I think that was probably 15, 16 years ago that I did that. When I first started all that stuff, and I was just like blown away by it.
See, for me, the more people there are, the easier it is.
Really?
Yeah. The hardest show I've ever done, there's a retirement home in my hometown.
Right.
And, they're wheeling people in as you're setting your stuff up, and there's like 40 or 50 people sitting there, and they're just like this.
Yeah. Watching every move.
Staring.
Yeah.
They got nothing better to do. When you play in front of 1,000 people and you look out in the crowd, I mean, they're doing everything else besides paying attention to you.
Oh, yeah.
They're on their phones. The only way you know if you're doing well is all of a sudden you see a bunch of phones like this.
Oh, yeah.
They're videoing you. It's like, oh, I must be doing pretty good.
That's the only thing I don't like.
I don't like it either.
Because,
I miss lighters, man.
dude.
I miss them. That was such a great time in our society.
I was blown away when I was helping out with a show, and I kept seeing all these phones go up. But I couldn't see anything like the video screen. I couldn't see the video screen because all of them had the video screen turned around and had that lighter on the screen. And I was like, I've never seen this before. This is weird. But then go to a show like I went to a concert one time, and the glow of all the cell phones recording coming back from the stage was almost more brighter than the stage lights.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, man, I can't stand this.
It is a pretty cool thing to see when it's like that, when everybody in the place has got it going. That's a pretty cool thing to see. But it's not like the lighters, man. The lighters were so cool. You watch videos from the 80s and 90s of these big concerts, and there's 50, 60, 80,000 people, and there's 50,000 lighters up in the air, and there's little flames all over.
And let a ballad come on?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That was, and you know what else I miss? You don't hear it very often. I mean, in the last 3 years, I've probably heard it 3 times. That whistle.
Oh, yeah.
The big screaming loud. My dad could do it.
I can't do it either.
I never could do it either. But, I remember going to the first concert that I went to that wasn't my grandpa's. I was in 8th grade, and my uncle is Van Halen super fan.
Right.
Like David Lee Roth, Gary Sharon, Sammy Hagar. It didn't matter who it was because he's a drummer. So he's Alex Van Halen is like, he worships Alex Van Halen.
And Alex is a hell of a damn drummer.
Oh, he's incredible. Yeah.
I think he's one of those unsung hero drummers.
Definitely. But he got tickets to the Sammy and Dave tour. It only made it like 6 shows.
Yeah.
I think Indianapolis was like 2nd or 3rd I think they started in Chicago and came to Indy, and then they went to Cincinnati, and then went to Louisville, and then the fifth or 6th stop, they,
Everything exploded. But anyway.
It blew up. But I got to go, and, after every song, there were 50 people doing that big screaming whistle.
Yeah.
And I've gone to some handful. I don't get to go to many shows because I'm always playing.
Yeah.
But I've gone to a handful of shows over the last few years, and you don't hear it.
You don't.
You know, and I went and saw Bonnie Raitt 2 years ago, who's like my favorite.
Yeah.
She's unbelievable.
I think she's phenomenal.
She's incredible, and she still sounds so good.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but I mean, man, people were barely even clapping for her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a respect thing or if it's just everybody's seen so much that nothing's impressive anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but I mean, I can attest to it. If I'm playing somewhere and nobody knows who I am, and I do that Fire Away by Chris Stapleton.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I think I sing it pretty well. Crickets,
Yeah.
you know. I don't know. The music thing has gotten very strange.
Well, that's what I think is weird with a lot of it, because the whole time they're going to the concert, you know, they're doing selfies, we're going to this concert, yay, you know. And then when they get there, they're filming it or they're doing something. I don't think they're fully engaged.
No, nobody lives in the moment anymore.
Yeah.
They're thinking all about how many likes can this get?
Yeah. It drives me nuts.
Me too. Me too. That's why I like, you know, it's hard for me to think that it's a good idea to tell people you can't have your cell phone at the show.
Well,
but I love the idea of it.
I remember back when I was younger, you couldn't take cameras into the venue. You couldn't, you know, anything that was you couldn't take a personal recording device.
Oh, yeah.
Any of that stuff, tape recorder, any of that stuff back in the day. I mean, you got patted down.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just so they could see if you had weed or something, you know, it was make sure you didn't have any devices
Yeah.
to record anything.
I was thinking about this the other day, actually. How much different would people's perspective of some of the older artists be if social media was around in the 70s? Like, could you imagine the footage of Hank Jr.? Like, could you imagine? I've heard so many stories about him being so messed up on stage, but there's no footage of it unless he had his camera crew coming in to record. And those nights he wouldn't get tore up like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, he'd have like a 40 show tour, and they'd come in and film one or two of the shows, and the rest of them he'd be wasted.
Well, I mean,
the whole time.
You could go back to the Van Halen days, you know, with Lee Roth. And dude, have you ever seen any tour pictures or anything? Just still pictures that somebody had taken?
Not many.
Those guys always had a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't for the whole band. It was per member.
Yeah.
You know, so you can just imagine on the countryside of it, beer's always coming to the stage. Shots of whiskey are coming to the stage. Even in this day and age, if you're in a bar and you're playing and say there's a group of fans out there that love what you're doing, shots of whiskey will be coming to the stage.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so, I mean, it's easy to get out to get ripped up.
It is. I've got to give them away.
That's where I'll revert back to the Coyote Ugly movie.
Yeah.
Remember when that first girl started bartending, the other girl told her, have your beer, do the shot, and then instead of chasing it with the beer, spit all the shot into the beer bottle.
Yeah.
That way you don't get wasted.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
It's a good idea. Very good idea.
Yeah. Especially if they're buying you cheap whiskey.
Yeah.
Don't waste the good stuff.
I'm sorry. I don't do a shot for less than $10.
Yeah.
You know, hand it back to them.
Yeah. You're going to buy me a shot and pay me to take it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty slick little move there.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Well, see, I mean, it's amazing what people do for money nowadays. It just blows me away.
Oh, anything. Yeah. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about, you know, nowadays you have to be on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be locked in and on all the time.
Yeah.
Or one little mistake and you're done.
Yeah. It's amazing how a lot of it is like that.
Yeah. My dad told me about a time when he saw Guns N' Roses, 1985, right before Appetite for Destruction came out.
Yeah.
They had Welcome to the Jungle was on MTV, and they were on tour with Aerosmith. Mm-hmm. He said they came out, they're fresh, young, hungry, wanting to do it. Best concert he ever saw. They opened for Aerosmith.
Yeah.
This is 1985. Aerosmith, they were doing it all.
Oh, yeah.
He said Steven Tyler came out and laid down on the stage. Gone.
Yeah.
Did the whole show. Booed off, people were leaving and stuff. You had to be that. Now, that was at the Market Square Arena in Indianapolis.
Okay.
It's gone now, but that would hold like 18,000 people or something.
Damn.
So you had to be one of the 18,000 people that was there to know that that happened. Mm-hmm. There was no footage of that.
Yeah.
Now, every night, if there's 18,000 people, there's 18,000 cameras on you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, not only that, but like used to, you could hold your tickets up outside a venue and sell tickets and do stuff like that. And now with all the banks around and the even, on your front door, the Ring cameras and stuff, cameras are everywhere. And it drives me nuts. Because
can't get away with nothing.
when I was 18, that was the greatest thing in my world. Nobody knew what I was doing.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fun. Oh, my God, it was so much fun.
Yeah, they've got their eyes on you all the time.
Well, I mean, it's like, say, I knew where 100 acres was. Hypothetically, I knew where 100 acres was. And we all had four-wheel drives. We could go out. We could hit some muddy pits. We could have all kinds of fun. And then we all lined up the trucks at the end of the night. We started a bonfire. Somebody had a bottle of moonshine. Somebody had a cooler full of beer. We just kind of hung out. Maybe somebody rolled up a green one every now and then, and some idiot decided he was going to bring a guitar. And he started playing, and everybody started singing in and having all this fun. That's what we did back in the day. But now, you don't even see that anymore, dude. It's like people lost that you don't have to be in the public eye to have a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's
somebody in the back row over there is doing this. What is that?
It's hard to compete with the cell phone.
Yeah. It really is.
That's my biggest thing. People would rather sit in their house and scroll than go out and do anything. I was actually impressed last night. We were walking around in Nashville, and everywhere I go, in Indiana, everywhere I go, if you're walking down the street, people run into you.
Yeah.
Because they're so into this. I didn't see a ton of people walking around it's probably because it's all lit up and there's so much going on.
Yeah.
And people come in from all over the place. But in everyday, day-to-day life, it drives me nuts.
Mm-hmm. I find the humor in it.
Yeah, there's funny, sometimes it's funny, but.
And I'll tell you this humor because I told T.G. Shepherd and Kelly Lang this because it was funny as all get out to me. Up here, there's a bridge. It's been dedicated to the Oak Ridge Boys. But I was coming up through there, and there was a guy on a bicycle, 10-speed bicycle, and he had his phone up, and he was playing on his phone while riding the bicycle. The bicycle jumps off of the sidewalk area into the road, and he wipes out. Just done. And I'm like, why in the hell would you be playing on your phone riding a bicycle to begin with?
They're addicted. It's an addiction.
It really is.
You know, when I see people driving and I want to run them off get off the road.
Yeah.
You're going to kill somebody. And it happens like that, you know. You can take it scares me to even mess with my radio and stuff when I'm driving, because you look away for a second, you look up and somebody's stopped a dead stop for whatever reason, you know.
That's why you see so many of these street racing videos. It's always coming from the passenger seat. Mm-hmm. They've always got somebody videoing it for them. They're all doing that crazy stuff.
Well, at least they got somebody else doing the video.
Well, they got their own cameraman.
Stuff, yeah.
What would you do if you had, say you've got a show set up and you come into the show, how would you handle somebody that just live stream videoed you doing all that stuff? Because there's a lot to go with it. You got to get to the town, you got to get to the hotel, you got to get to the venue, you got to set up, you got everything that goes into up to that moment to when you take stage. Would that drive you nuts?
Absolutely.
Because I think it would drive me nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see how these people walk around filming everything they do.
I don't know. The thing that blows me away the most, and I ain't figured out why they do it. Why do you go to the restaurant and then you take a picture of what you're about to eat and you share it with everybody?
Nobody cares.
I mean,
yeah,
I've actually made some comments before. That's too fattening.
You don't see a whole lot of people doing it at McDonald's and stuff.
No.
It's always ritzy places.
Yeah, it's a nice restaurant.
They call it clout, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in this place. This cheeseburger, you know, this cheeseburger. That's a $35 cheeseburger. You know. Yeah. Look at how much better I am than you.
Well, that's like that's what I love about, you know, because it's crazy how, what is in their mentality? I mean, like, you're showing the food. Are you trying to impress people? Are you trying to, I mean, why not just walk up to an artist and take a picture with that artist and say, yeah, we just co-wrote so-and-so, but you never even talked to that guy before in your life?
It's a validation thing.
I don't understand it.
People are, they crave somebody to tell them that they're doing a good job, and they need it.
Yeah.
You're cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying it, but okay.
I think that's what it is for. That's why most of the people do this stuff. They want to feel like people think they're somebody and they think they're cool.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I've never seen a picture of somebody's, shrimp cocktail and thought, man, that's the kind of guy I'd like to go hang out with. You know, look at that. Look at that place he's eating at tonight. What a cool guy.
Yeah, well. Okay, I'm fighting what I'm wanting to say. And
I thought about taking a picture of that donut, though, earlier.
the donut was killer, I'm telling you. But it's like, I want to go to a bar and I want to follow somebody that has been like drinking way too daggum much. And when they're in the middle of the bar hugging the toilet, I want to take a picture of that and send that to everybody, you know.
That would get a lot of likes. I'm sure it would.
I'm sure it would.
People love that kind of stuff.
I don't understand why.
They love the down and dirty of society. They like to see somebody in bad shape, you know. See those videos of people falling down, getting knocked down and stuff? Hundreds of millions of views, you know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, it don't me either. That's, just go ahead and take a picture of the puke in the toilet while you're at it. And,
yeah.
Yeah, is that what you want?
No.
Okay. You never know, man.
I do like to watch people fall down.
It is hilarious.
Trying to do dumb stuff and they fall and get hurt. I don't know why. Maybe it's like mean or something. I get a kick out of it.
I think it's funny when people are on their phone and they do stuff and they like fall or walk into a sign or, something like that. I find that hilarious.
There was a guy last night that he came this close to walking into a street sign. He was all into it. He was one of the, I'm telling you, I only saw a handful of people that were walking and doing that. I couldn't believe, I was like, man, I don't think I've seen this many people that were like in the moment.
They're looking because Nashville has gained a little bit of a history to it, to where you never know who in the hell's going to be out.
Yeah.
And especially now that several artists have their name on the bars and stuff, you never know when Luke Bryan's going to show up. Or, did they do American Idol? They had like all three. They had Luke Bryan and Katy Perry and, Lionel Richie. Didn't they have them downtown Broadway? They were down there doing a show for America's Got Talent. So you never know what actually is going to happen down there.
We didn't run into anybody last night. I was wondering if we would.
Well, you seen yourself in the mirror or something, didn't you?
I ain't anybody, man.
Hey, I know that guy.
I try my best not to look at myself very much.
Really?
Yeah.
But you got dimples. It's something about guys with either they got the little cleft right here or they got the dimples. And it's like, you see, they walk through a crowd and you see women just be like, "Oh, he got dimples."
Hey, my whole life, man. The lunch lady at my school when I was in first grade called me Spanky because she said I looked like that little kid on the Little Rascals. Not the old one, not the old Our Gang Spanky.
Yeah, the new one.
The one when I was a kid that came out.
Yeah.
And that kid had both. He had the on his chin and there.
Yeah.
Double whammy. But she called me Spanky every day for 2 years.
That's funny as I'll get out.
Moved to a different school. And she would give me, I'd get extra stuff.
Ah.
I was a little fat kid too though, so
She was just helping out.
yeah.
Because you growing.
I didn't need it. I was struggling.
Yeah.
Women will come up and just grab my face. Strange women.
Yeah.
Oh, you just so cute.
Yeah. And I'll be like, if I did that to you, I'd get arrested.
Yeah.
What makes you think that that's okay to do that?
Well,
They don't care.
I don't know. I never had that problem. I ain't got dimples.
Yeah, they probably know that it's more trouble than it's worth to call the law on them.
Yeah, but
The law shows up and they're like, what happened? I'm like, she touched my face.
see, when I was growing up, I knew a guy. He would hang out with us every now and then and stuff. And he had had dimples. And man, let me tell you, he played the hell out of that shit. Anything he wanted, he would get it just because his whole mannerism reminded me of Eddie Haskell from Leave It to Beaver.
Oh, yeah.
That whole respectful kind of asshole that they were. And he would get all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, dude, he walked into a beer store to get a 12-pack. And the lady behind the counter didn't even card him because he was having dimples and being sweet and nice. And I'm just like, I hate you.
Well, I hope you don't hate me.
No, I don't hate you. It's just him. I was like, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's my whole life. It's been, they want to poke you in.
Well, see, if I was still in that lower age range like you are, you'd be like the wingman. I'd be hanging out with you because you had the dimples and everything else. And yeah. I'll do this. I'll follow him around. I'll see what's happening.
Oh, man. Oh, I bet we'd have a good time.
Probably
Yeah.
get in trouble.
Hey, I'm pretty good about staying out of trouble.
Well,
I try to let everything roll right off.
that's why I think a lot of people have entourages now.
You know,
That way they can get in trouble and do what they want to, and then entourage kind of filters it all.
David, I don't know if I could come up with 4 or 5 people that I liked enough to hang out with me all the time.
Well, honestly, you can. It's called security guards.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if I get to that point, I know a couple of guys, big, crazy dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are the ones.
yeah.
You got to have them.
All them rooters up in Martinsville,
Hey, there you go.
bunch of monsters. 6'8", 6'6",
Dude,
monsters, and they're insane.
I don't think I could do that. I was happy if I hit 6 foot, and it was only because I had a real good pair of cowboy boots on.
Yeah, me too.
know. I was just happier with just being me.
Hey, it's I've heard multiple. Carl, how tall are you? 6'3", 6'2"?
See?
I've heard, and now you're right on the cusp of, you know, I've 6'4". Everybody I've ever met who's 6'4" or taller, they talk about how much their life sucks.
Yeah.
You know, beds are too small. Yeah, you hit your head on stuff. Clothes are weird. You've got to buy special clothes, and
Yeah.
you know, my dad's oldest brother's 6'6", and I mean, throughout his life he's fluctuated between like 350. You know, got down. I think now he's like 260 or something.
Yeah.
But
Big old boys.
just a monster.
Yeah.
You know? And he always talked about how much he hated trying to find clothes. You know, up until here recently, the last 8 or 10 years, if you were that big, all the shirts that you wore, unless you went to a special place,
Big and tall.
were very, very tight, and you just couldn't get anything that looked good on you.
Well, yeah, a button-up shirt actually stopped right at your waist.
Yeah.
It didn't go where you could tuck it in, you
Yeah,
know?
as soon as you move your arms, everything's coming out from underneath, and
Oh, yeah, you're just done.
it just being big is a blessing and a curse. I'm glad I'm not any taller than I am.
I like where I'm at.
Yeah, I like me.
Although I'm getting a little bit older, I've noticed I'm getting a little bit shorter than what I used to be.
Me too.
It's crazy.
My dad's dad was 6 feet tall when he was 20 years old.
Mm.
When he died, he was 5'7".
Wow.
He was 74 when he died. He was 5'7".
That was a big drop.
Yeah,
I hope I don't get that.
5 inches. Of course, he had 2 back surgeries.
Yeah.
And in one of the back surgeries, they had to like remove it was a pretty serious ordeal.
Yeah.
And I think he lost like 2 inches from that surgery of height.
Wow.
But also his posture, and my posture's terrible.
It's all about sitting up straight.
Yeah. Well, I've had a back surgery too.
Yeah.
So my lower back, a L4 and L5 I'm bionic.
Yay. There you go.
There's not enough metal in there to set off an alarm or anything, but there's enough to feel it. I feel it all the time.
That's what's weird because I've been on planes.
Yeah. I haven't. I've never been on an airplane.
Lucky. But I've been on airplanes, and I've got a steel rod in my left arm. I got a steel rod in my left leg. I've had countless surgeries of my right foot, you know, and my forehead, the sinus area and all that up in there. And I got metal everywhere, but never set off a metal detector.
Oh, weird. Makes you wonder if it's real. Like,
It's strange.
what are they? They're telling you something?
Yeah.
They're doing something different.
Something's got to be going on.
I mean, they put plastic in everything.
Yeah.
Could it be plastic? They're telling you that it's metal, but it's actually a plastic.
I don't know. I mean, there's no telling.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, aluminum cans are crazy too. So
Yeah.
as you pound down the Red Bull,
Sugar-free Red Bull. It's delicious.
dude, I've never felt better since I got off the sugar. The sugar was killing me.
Sugar's like one of the most addictive substances on the planet. You know?
Yeah, I mean, if you take a chocolate cake and a couple ounces of cocaine, which one do you think somebody would pick?
Probably the cake. I would.
In your head, you would think they would want the cocaine. Dude, I'm going for the cake.
I would. Yeah, look at me. Do I look like I do stuff like that? I eat cake.
Hell yeah, I'm going to have some cake. That's
Chocolate
a weird
cake sounds good.
That's a weird analogy on that. But yeah, that how it yeah, I think most people would choose the cake.
Do you know that cheese does the same thing to your brain that cocaine does to it?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Might be why I like cheese.
That's why everybody loves cheese.
I love cheese.
It's a extremely addictive substance as well, cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it releases the same endorphins and stuff in your brain that cocaine does.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds
I saw that on a documentary called What the Health.
what the hell?
Yeah. Don't watch it because it'll ruin the way you think about processed meats and animals and stuff. Just ignorance is bliss when it comes to that.
Dude, when I got on the carnivore diet and I walked into a grocery store, it literally, I'm looking around and everything, and I'm like, 90% of this freaking store is only here to kill me.
More than that, it's like 98%.
Yeah, let me give them money to kill me. I'm good, you know.
There's a section in there, the organic stuff.
Yeah.
And it's so small. Some places in some of the stores it's almost hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And it's expensive. It's expensive to grow it. It's expensive to raise the animals that way. So I get it. The mass production stuff is, yeah.
I'm sitting here laughing at you. That one, the far right, is better than the one that you had.
We're onto the water now.
Yes, water.
Now we're talking about the healthy stuff.
Yeah, nothing but healthy stuff.
Anybody in all your experience with people coming in here, you ever seen anybody with this?
What is that?
It's called vocal ease.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a couple of them.
It's a natural throat spray with honey, ginger.
You could almost do that with a pink grapefruit.
Really?
It's got bubbles.
That
I like
stuff
the
there's
bubbles.
a lifesaver, man.
Mm-hmm.
You get to playing several shows in a week.
Oh, yeah.
It gets worn down pretty good.
I knew a lead singer. He always carried, it was a particular brand that he used, but he would put just 2 drops of it, and then he had lemon, and there was something else. I think lemon and lime, and there was something else he put in it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he put it in a little spray bottle, and before he hit stage, about 15, 20 minutes before he went on stage, he would do 2 squirts. Then he would do a little bit of a warm-up. Then he would do 2 squirts again, and then he was ready for the night.
See, I've got that stuff within arm's reach of me at all times.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you got to.
Carl had to hit me mid-song with it on New Year's Eve.
But that was fun. Everybody in the audience going, what was that?
The first spray missed me. He sprayed it all in my beard right here. And I was just like, I was like, man, as long as you don't get me in the eyes.
That would be hilarious. Go to squirt you and then squirt himself in the eye. That would be funny. I'd almost want to see that on video. That would be funny.
He saved me because I was mid-song and there was a little break in my singing. There was a guitar solo going on. Mm-hmm. And I was like, ooh, like I could feel it in my throat. I was like, because the next song I had to sing it's a hard song to sing. And I was like, I'm going to butcher this if I don't get something, a drink, something.
So
he saved me.
because I've heard different stories. Some people, they'll take and do like vocal warm-ups all day long. And then some people will do vocal warm-ups like before they go on stage. How do you like to do it?
About an hour before,
Yeah.
I'll do it. Hang on a second. I'll do it. It's like this. And I do that like 4 or 5 times. Take a deep breath, as much air as I can get, go, like, and let all of the air out.
Right.
It's hard to listen to, like, but it takes me about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes,
Yeah.
and then I'll do like, I don't have any kind of training or anything, man.
Yeah.
I've watched some videos on YouTube, and I don't do much of a warm up.
Well, I mean,
Shot a red stag. That's like a staple every time.
I could remember, back in the day when if like male vocalists that had like a higher octave and stuff, they would do all these warm up stuff. And I always thought the higher registers, they always did more vocal warm up and everything than the lower registers.
That would make sense.
And it's like, because when I was growing up, my dad was in the choir. And then when my voice started going deep, he drug me in up there. So we kind of like covered both octaves on the bass side. So we covered the bass section completely. And, but I never did any warm ups or anything. It was just kind of like walk up there and do it,
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't think that, because I know that singing low doesn't really it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Anytime that you've got when those vocal cords are getting pinched to a higher tone,
Yeah.
that's exhausting on the vocal.
Oh, yeah.
But
Beep,
you
beep,
do
beep,
that
beep,
all day.
boom.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na.
Yeah. My cousin Tammy is married to Arthur Rice. You know who Arthur Rice is?
No, not right offhand, but I'm thinking.
You ever heard of the Kingdom Heirs?
No.
They're a gospel quartet they were the house band at Dollywood for like 30 years. He's the lead singer, and the guy that sings the baritone in that, he's got the deepest, most, I mean, it shakes the walls when he does it.
Wow.
Because, it's a gospel quartet, so one of the guys sings way up here, and then, they got the tenor, and then they got the alto, and then they got the baritone guy. And that baritone guy, I've never heard anything like him.
Yeah.
He sings this song called Chain Gang or something. And he actually sings the lead vocal on it.
Interesting.
But he'll go from here to, I don't know how he gets as low as he gets, and it still be audible like that.
Yeah.
But it's incredible.
I've always like the bass singer for the Oak Ridge Boys. That whole, giddy up, boom, pa, pa, now, now. I did that a lot when I was younger, because that song was really huge. So when it came out, I was like trying to impersonate him and all this stuff. And
I bet you do a pretty good job of it. You're a pretty low register.
Well, it's one of those things. But I can't sing. That's the bad part. I can sing with you. I can keep in time with you and stuff like that. But me singing by myself ain't going to happen. Not going to do it.
It's interesting.
Can't do it.
Just like a cappella, like if there was if there was an instrument playing, you couldn't sync
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Look, when I was in 4th grade or 5th grade, they put me in the choir, and they decided to do this event for the parents and all this other stuff. And they decided 2 days before the event that I was going to sing lead in this little segment that we were putting together. And the day before I find out I'm singing it a cappella.
Oh, that's scary.
So 5th grade, in front of the whole school, all the parents and everything else, I'm singing this freaking stupid song. And I don't know if it terrorized me for life or what happened. Because I remember hearing people clap and all that other stuff, but I just couldn't do it no more.
That's my hang up with Carl's trying to get me to sing the national anthem. That's like one of the hardest songs in the world to sing. If you start that off at just a smidge too high,
you're screwed.
by the time you get to the end, you're done. You can't. So it's, and I really don't want to end up like a video. Like, I don't want to be famous for that.
Yeah.
For being like singing the worst version of the national anthem.
Did we have that already? I think, yeah. Okay.
I've heard some really, really bad versions of it. So I know that I wouldn't be the worst, but I just don't want to go out and butcher it. And that I'm probably going to end up doing it at some point. I'm going to figure out a way to do it.
But see, there's two ways.
He's been on me about it for a while now. He's like, man, I got you hooked up with the national anthem. My parents like, oh, dude, I don't want to sing the national anthem. I mean,
but the weird part about it is there's two ways to screw up that song.
You can forget the words.
Forget the words, because it's a lot of words.
Yeah, and then singing it just off key, getting pitchy. And
anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, for somebody that's got a deeper voice, to go up high with the rocket's red glare and maintain that with the bombs bursting in air, dude, that's hard.
Well, it's that land of the free. That's what's always gotten me. You know, if I don't start it off low enough to where I can get there.
Well, that's where a lot
song.
of female artists that I've heard do that. They'll hit that high land of the free, and then they'll go even higher to polish off that last part of it, and then maintain the carry of that. I mean, I'm just like, holy crap. I can't do it. There's no way.
I sang it one time at a demolition derby.
That I could see that happening. That would be a good one.
Yeah. I didn't do the greatest job, but everybody was nice and they clapped and everything. But
did we get that on YouTube?
I didn't. No. This was 15 years ago, probably.
YouTube was around 15 years ago.
Yeah, but everybody in the world didn't do it in Martinsville.
Yeah. So you got corrected. You were 17.
It was 17 years ago.
Oh, 17 years ago.
Yeah.
He could have been 17. No?
No, 17 years ago, I would have been 21.
See? Not that far.
Yeah. I'm closing in on 40. My memory's starting to fail me. That's scary.
Isn't it always fun when you sit around and you're like, people correct you on it?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's...
Yeah, I tell sorry. It was 3 or 4 years ago. And that was like 12 or 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It just, everything starts moving.
Yeah.
I've heard this from everyone that I've spoken with that's older than me, is how much faster everything starts. You know, when you're a little
older
kid,
you get,
a year seems like 10 years, but when you're 30, a year seems like a week.
Mm-hmm. And then when you get into the 5-0 and the 6-0 and all that, it's like you blink.
Yeah.
And you're already through another year. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird how that works. It's that Kenny Chesney song, man. Don't blink.
Yeah, well.
Time flies.
Pretty much.
Even when you're not having fun, time flies.
You remember when you was littler and it was like, if something was boring, we all had that same saying. Freaking time is dragging, man. Yeah. Hurry up, get this over with. You know, and then when you're older, you're like, what'd I miss?
No.
I don't remember. Okay. Cool. Let me look on YouTube.
Yeah. It's You don't hear a whole lot of people talking about being bored anymore. I don't think there's any reason that you should ever be bored with all the access to everything that you've got all the time.
Well,
How could someone be bored?
I don't know.
There's so much. There's so much that you can do.
Mm-hmm. Imagine where we'd be if everybody that was bored just stopped and wrote a song.
There'd be a lot of bad songs. There already are a lot of bad songs.
But there could be some funny ones.
Oh, yeah.
That's what blows me away about songwriters and stuff, because, you know, you hear all the time, oh, it took me 2 months to write this song, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And then the next song you hear, yeah, I wrote it on a napkin at Waffle House, half drunk. And that song takes off more than the one he works on for 2 months.
Yeah.
Don't make sense.
Every song that I've got on Spotify and iTunes and stuff, I think that there's one on there that took more than an hour.
Yeah.
The rest of them were like 25, 30 minutes.
It's amazing that. That's something that's always got me was when that hits you. You never know when it's going to hit you.
No, I'm not one of those guys that can just, I'm gonna sit down and write 5 songs today. I can't do that.
Yeah. No, it's
I've got to hear something and I'm like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
and I go, and then I looked at about 25 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Started it. And it might be 95% done. I might make a tweak or change here or there
Yeah.
or something. But I mean, for the most part, 30 minutes. And that's what, you know, all the biggest hits you've ever heard, they wrote them in 15 or 20 minutes.
yeah. No, it took them 15 or 20 minutes to get them from the songwriter.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I laugh about, because, you know, we were talking about old guitars, really used guitars and everything. Have you seen Willie Nelson?
Trigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that old Martin.
How banged up that thing is now. Mm-hmm. Holy crap. I got tongue tied on my
It's
my
amazing.
there.
It's amazing that, so the luthier that he takes that to has been working on it for like 40 or 50 years. He's like exclusively, he's the only guy that messes with that.
The only one that touches it. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And just, I was sitting there, I looked at it the other day. I was on something. I was looking somewhere. And Willie popped up holding the guitar. And I was just like, dude, it's got like where that strum pattern, the wood's gone. I don't see how he even strums it anymore.
He doesn't really do a whole lot of strumming. From what I see, he does a lot of finger picking stuff.
Yeah.
But there's nowhere to put your hand.
No.
It's gone. It's ate away. Like whenever I'm finger picking, I put these 2 fingers on the pick guard. Or like this guitar doesn't have a pick guard, and you got to hold it in. I don't know.
It's weird. Everybody plays different. Mm-hmm. That's something that's always floored me about guitarists.
Yeah, which I don't really finger pick ever, but I've got to have a pick.
Yeah. That's one guitarist that I really loved besides Eddie Van Halen back in the day was Roy Clark. I loved watching Roy Clark play, man. Of course, I was back in the days when Hee Haw was coming out and all that other stuff, you know. We actually had, at the end of, I lived off Jones Avenue, and then there was Delway. And at the end of Delway was Minnie Pearl's Kentucky, I don't know if it was Kentucky Fried Chicken or just chicken. I forget how they said it, but it was Minnie Pearl's chicken. And half the kids that I grew up with worked up there. And you could go up there and Minnie Pearl's was there and everything was going on. And it was a huge thing. I hope I never forget that when I get older. I could always go back and watch some show that I did back in 2026 when I was talking about Minnie Pearl's chicken. But it was just amazing, all the stuff that happened in Nashville.
Well, she was one of a kind, wasn't she?
Yeah, she really was.
Yeah, man. I used to watch that show when I was a little kid. And then I think I was like 5 or 6 years old, and all of a sudden it was gone. It was done.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could go watch all kinds of clips of it on YouTube and everything. I haven't thought about that show in a long time.
That's one thing that I do love about the internet now and all these things that you can do. I do enjoy going back, watching Jerry Reed, Roy Clark.
Jerry Reed's a badass guitar player.
Dude, it amazes me. Because, I mean, there was one thing where Roy Clark was playing an electric guitar. Mm-hmm. And he was in front of an audience, and he was just playing around. And if you watch, he's sitting there tapping like Eddie Van Halen did. And he was doing all this other stuff. And I was just like...
He's doing Folsom Prison Blues.
Yeah.
I've seen that video.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was just amazing the stuff that he was doing.
Oh, yeah. Nobody was doing anything like that back then.
No.
That was in the early 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Chet Atkins and Roy Clark. Those were the guys.
Yeah. Chad was bad on the guitar, too, now. Ooh, Lordy.
Yeah.
Or what was it you say? Yee, doggy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember those days. Oh, God. I'm getting old.
You know who else is a very underrated guitar player? Is that fellow you got that picture of up there? Merle Haggard.
Yep, Merle was really,
He doesn't
really
get
good.
enough love for the way he played the guitar.
I don't think Merle gets a lot of love for a lot of things that he did. But when you stop in the music industry and actually look at all the things that Merle did for music in general, oh, my God.
He had like 108 songs in the top 40 or something. It's insane. My dad was obsessed with that guy.
Yeah.
And I've got a picture at my house of him and my grandpa. They were good buddies.
Yeah.
You know, because you see Merle Haggard and you think, man, that guy was a mega star. He wasn't. In the late 80s and 90s and stuff, like he went... You know, that when Garth Brooks and George Strait and all them guys came in,
Yeah.
they just kind of pushed all them guys out. And Merle was playing, and when I was, I don't know, it was probably 92 or 93, so I would have been like 5 or 6. Merle had a theater in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Right down it was like 2 down. It was like my grandpa, and then, who was it? Say it was like Tammy Wynette or something. No, it was Barbara Mandrell. Barbara Mandrell had a theater there.
Yeah.
And then a couple buildings down, Merle was playing in a place.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was Merle Haggard.
Yeah.
And there were 50 people in there going to see him. Mind blowing.
You figured it'd be more packed than that.
And he'd come down to my grandpa's condo and hang out and sit there, and they'd play guitars and
Smoke cigarettes.
Smoke like freight trains, dude, in their white V-neck T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I was in a room with Merle Haggard when I was a little kid, and I had no idea who he was.
It's one of Pop-Pop's friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you know.
Papa Bobby's friend. My grandpa didn't want us to come around and hang out because Merle would sit in there and smoke weed.
Yeah. Well, you know.
But my dad was like, he was dying. Yeah. He loved Merle.
Yeah. I love that.
He loved George Jones too, and my grandpa was really good buddies with George Jones.
Yeah. And see, there's one thing that some people were happy that it happened, and some people weren't. And I was one of those people that I wasn't happy that it happened. But Merle, Waylon, a bunch of them, before a certain period in that time, remember the old outfits that they wore? The country music bling that they wore?
The nudie suits?
I don't know if they call them nudie suits. That just sounds weird. The rhinestone suits.
Yeah, that's what the nudies,
I know that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy that done them.
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah,
they
my
just
grandpa-
sound weird nudie shoots. But,
I've got one of my grandpas.
Yeah. And see, that's, I love that era when they all wore that, and Dolly wore it. And I kind of miss those days when it was like,
I looked into getting one.
oh, no, really?
You know how much money they cost?
No, I don't even want to fathom that.
It's like 15,000 starting.
Wow.
And it goes up.
Does Nudie still do them?
No, I don't think he's around anymore. I think so. I think there's.
I didn't know if somebody had took it over.
Yes, there's somebody that does it in the style like it. You wouldn't know the difference, but it's not. It's not him doing it.
Yeah, because I mean, some of those suits, man, were just. I think didn't Elvis had him do that the jumpsuit?
Yeah, dude, they all did.
Man, it was just crazy. That would be amazing.
My grandpa on the cover of his Jingle Bell Rock, the single, he had it. It's white, and I do not have this one. I have no idea where this one is, but it's
In a museum, probably.
I think so. It's white, and it's got music notes on it that are red, and it's all rhinestones and shining. It's the coolest looking suit that I've ever seen.
Wow.
And he had like 10 of them.
Yeah.
They all did. Porter Wagner used to wear a different one every day.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember when they did the Porter Wagner show, it was like every show, it was a different suit.
He'd have a yellow one and a blue one and a green one and a purple one.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And he took pride in it. Like, he didn't ever want to wear the same one twice.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how much money that dude spent on them suits.
Oh, God. I don't think they cost that much back then to have them made.
Well,
Maybe a couple of grand, maybe, or something.
but that was a lot of money.
Well, back then, yeah.
That was like 15 grand back then.
Yeah,
But there was also the fact that the demand was higher. So,
yeah.
They were pumping out more of them so they could make them cheaper, probably. Like, if everybody wants one,
Yeah.
we got to make all these. So they had stuff going on, but I mean, they were all handmade, hand sewn, and all that stuff. So it was the craftsmanship and the time that was put in that you were paying for.
Yeah.
But people don't want them now. So if you call up and order one, it's custom made and everything.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay for it.
Well, that's you had that whole outlaw era come in. That's when a lot of those guys went from the clean cut to the down home look, and they went to blue jeans and blue jean jackets and all kinds of stuff. And
Canadian tuxedos.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that era too, but there was just something about those flashy outfits back then. I mean, it was just, I found it fascinating.
Yeah. I know that that you knew that somebody was a star when they walked in looking like that.
Oh, yeah. It's probably a good thing they don't make them like that anymore, because I wonder how many people would be visiting Nashville and then getting a rhinestone suit while they're here.
Just be walking around like that.
Yeah, just be walking around.
You see a lot of people trying to dress the part, just walking up and down the street.
What I love is when they get a brand new pair of boots, the minute they hit the ground and before they leave, they've got probably 15 blisters on each foot and can't walk in them. And but the other thing I always found fascinating is, ladies, if you're going downtown Nashville and you're going to be walking around and doing stuff, please don't wear high heels. 4 inches or above, you are insane.
It's a lot of walking.
Because you see women all the time down there. It's like, even these bachelorette parties and stuff, they're carrying their shoes on a finger. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I was born and raised in this town. You don't want to walk barefoot anywhere down there.
Yeah. Yeah, the ground's not
Yeah, I remember.
ideal for...
Yeah, it's a... Just the other day, at 3 a.m. I remember what was happening at that spot. You just walked through it. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Hey, though, some of those bars I was really impressed at how clean everything is.
Well, yeah, they changed a lot down there
Yeah.
with the codes and everything on it.
Yeah. We went in the Ernest Tubb record shop,
Yeah.
and it was like spotless.
Yeah, I think they just revitalized all that.
It looked like it was brand new. Mm-hmm. So that makes sense. I was disappointed that there wasn't a picture of my grandpa in there, though. That's where Ernest Tubb's the one that found him.
Well, I mean,
There was pictures of Hank Snow and Roy Clark and a bunch of different people.
is he in the Hall of Fame down there?
No.
Really?
No.
Dude, you got to
Bobby
change
Helms
that.
is not in the Country Music Hall of Fame because his songs were not considered country music at the time.
Yeah. That is weird.
Rockabilly. He's in the Rockabilly Hall of Fame, which we were talking about going down there.
They got a Rockabilly Hall of Fame down here?
Not in Nashville.
Where at? Missouri? The man with all the answers should have all the answers.
He probably wasn't expecting me to throw that on him.
I love that.
But I guess there used to be an actual physical location for that. For
Yeah.
Rockabilly Hall of Fame. But he was telling me that
I wonder if those stray cats are in there.
Brian Setzer. They'd have to be. That's probably.
You know, really, I think when Stray Cats came out, they kind of brung back a lot of that rockabilly stuff in more of a way than what they thought they were going to do. Because it brought a lot of attention more to the older school rockabilly type stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd say that the king of the rockabilly has probably got to be Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Well,
He's kind of the one that started it.
Well, the weird part is Jerry Lee Lewis actually had a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. Mississippi.
Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yeah. Mississippi.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to go check that out.
Never been to Mississippi.
Sounds like you need to go.
We were talking about going down there at some point, maybe this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there is a place I would like to see.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he's Bobby Helms. Bobby Helms is my grandpa, by the way. That's who we've been talking about this whole time. He's the singer of Jingle Bell Rock.
Damn it, you told everybody.
I
Now
know.
they're going to have to...
I know.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, you asked me if he was in the Hall of Fame, and I was like, no, you can walk all through. Now, I know that in the wintertime, around Christmas time, they put like a display out, I think. That's what I've been told. But he's not been inducted into it.
Well, he definitely needs to be.
Well, I mean...
Because, all these years, and last year he was like number 2 ranked?
Last year he hit number 3 on Billboard.
Okay.
And the 2 years before that he hit number 3. When he was alive, it never got higher than 12.
Yeah.
And since the social media and TikTok, and every year there's like millions of people that make videos and they put him on.
That song has been in so many freaking movies and all kinds of stuff, man.
It's every year. I was watching a movie that came out in like 2017. Wasn't even a Christmas movie. Yeah. But, it's like a road trippy kind of movie. It was Steve Carell and Lawrence Fishburne. I can't remember. I think Bryan Cranston was in it. I can't remember what the name of the movie is right off the top of my head, but
yeah, I'm lost.
They're traveling across country because one of them's they find out that he's got cancer and he's wanted to go do this thing. But anyway, they walk into this gas station and the song's playing. Yeah. Jingle Bell Rock's playing. And I'm like, well, there's another one. I didn't even know this. Yeah. It's in this. It pops up everywhere.
Interesting. That was crazy.
Last Flag. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Was it all 3 of those guys I named?
I'm impressed. You remember it?
Hey, I only saw it once.
All right.
You want me to play a song?
I want you to at least play a song because I want people to hear you
Yeah.
and what you've done with your career and what all that you were aspiring for. I want them to get that feel for it
Okay.
because I think a lot of people are going to be amazed. They're going to be amazed.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Well, maybe they'll be amazed. I don't know. I mean,
I'm amazed that I can still hear you.
it's the voice.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
My voice carries.
I'm gonna do my song called "Home."
Home?
This is the one that I play this little contraption here with the kazoo on it.
The kazoo.
The kazoo on the kazoo stand. It's tricky to get on because my head's so big. Let's see if we can do something about this.
Hey, stretch it out there wherever you need it.
Okay. Yeah, it's just tricky. Huh? No, I got it. See, it's the way this is set up, I have to have it like right on my face like this. Because if not, I can't get to it. It's a very small part. This song's called Home. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, we're good. I don't know what it all is about. I don't want to try to figure it out. Sometimes I feel so alone. I want to go home. I don't know why I'm walking around. I don't know if I'm lost or I'm found. I need some place to go. I want to go home. I know a place where the sky is always blue. All your worries are gone and you start over new. I don't know if I'll just make the cut. I don't know, but I'm telling you what. I know where I'm gonna go. I wanna go home. Where the greenest grass grows, you can follow the river as far as it flows. I don't know if I'll get there or not. I know I'm giving it all that I've got. I wanna go, I wanna go home. I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't know if I did something wrong. I don't know and I don't know. I wanna go home. I know a place where the streets paved with gold, where the sun always shines and it never gets cold. I don't know, but I hope I can see all my loved ones, they're waiting for me. And I just can't wait to go. I wanna go home. I just can't wait to go. I wanna go home. I just can't wait to go. I wanna go home.
I love it.
Kazoo, yeah, that one's on.
That kazoo is funny as I'll get out.
I know. People lose it when I break that thing out.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I've recorded a bunch of these songs, and I'll send them to. I'll fix that. I'll send the ideas to my guitar player.
Yeah.
And I'm always doing, like, when it comes to the guitar solo time, I do that stuff. And I was like, I want it to, when it gets to that, I was
Yeah.
and he goes, why don't you just get a kazoo and do that?
Oh, yeah.
So I did.
It worked.
And then we put it on the recording. So I wanted the recording of that one to sound like we were sitting on the back porch or something.
Yeah.
It's not super produced. I really like the way it came out. It's on Spotify and iTunes and Pandora, and I got 10 songs on Spotify and iTunes and stuff right now. So
I think that's awesome as all get up.
can I play another one? Do we have time?
I don't know. Caitlin, we got time?
You can do another one.
It's not
Oh,
super.
you don't have your headphones in. You're good.
It's not super long.
That's fine.
I can still hear you.
Yeah.
He's got good hearing, believe it or not.
Yeah, even though I've got these tiny ears. I'll do one that's not recorded.
That's up to you.
Yeah, it's going to be recorded, but it's called it's since we've been talking about my grandpa and stuff. It's a conversation that I never had with him that I think that I would have. I've taken bits and pieces of things that like my uncles told me about things that he said, and kind of put together something. It's called "Song Like That" is the title of the song.
Awesome. Pull the microphone to you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that good? Was it super quiet when I was doing the last one?
No.
Okay. Now I do have my grandpa's piano in the living room at my house. Yours is a lot nicer than mine. On top of my grandpa's old piano, there's a picture of him, Nashville, Indiana. Well, I don't know who took it or when. Could have been my grandma or my mom or his best friend. He grew up 27 minutes south of where he stood that day. Had a wife and kids, a bow, some guns and guitars he loved to play. And there's a mean guitar solo right here for just a second. He was a country boy, he didn't need much, knew the difference from right and wrong. He was always working on a song. Said it can be about love, all about money, the Lord above, or it can be funny, make the women melt, make the old men cry. It can be about cars, it can be about rain, coming down like dogs and cats. There's even one about a cowboy's hat. Said you can be a rich man if you can write a song like that. He kept a notepad in that old green Cadillac with ideas he didn't like on the floorboard in the back. He loved it, it was his whole life, he never one time quit. He was always chasing his next hit. He'd say, keep it simple, it ain't that hard, you don't have to write a book. All you need is a melody and a hook. It can be about love, all about money, Lord above, or it can be funny, make the women melt, make the old men cry. It can be about cars, it can be about rain, coming down like dogs and cats. There's even one about a cowboy's hat. Said you can be a rich man, you can write a song like that. Another little guitar solo here. Yeah. He'd just give a wink, he'd flash a smile and show off that old gold tooth. Said all you need are 3 chords and the truth. It can be about love, all about money, the Lord above, or it can be funny, make the women melt, make the old men cry. you can be a rich man. Son, I know you can. Oh, you can be a rich man and write a song like that. Just write a song like that. That's a fun one.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it too. I don't like this pick.
Well, there's other
Right.
picks.
I lost the one I was using last night, and I had to get in there. When I play at shows where there's kids around,
Yeah.
I give out the little cheap thin ones. I'll give them to kids,
Yeah.
and they love it. That was what I was left with in my bag, was the little cheapies.
Yeah.
That thing broke, it chipped, starting to fall apart in 2 songs.
Yeah, there's a pack of them right there. Thicker ones.
But see, this right here, sitting here with this is way harder to do than playing in front of 1,000 people. Thousands, the more the merrier, the easier it is.
Well, just bear in mind that I don't know if I should say that. We're in 29 countries now, so
Okay.
you know that's a whole lot bigger than just us sitting right here.
Yeah, but I can't see any.
Yeah, well, I know that's true. It would be weird. It would be strange. So, brother, I really appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you having me. I've had a great time.
And the donut was really, really good.
Hey, thank Carl. Carl and Tracy.
Well, I started to say Carl's Donuts, but that would be like a hamburger chain or something. So,
Yeah. You get that recipe and go up to Peru, Indiana, and start Carl's Donuts.
there you go.
That sounds like the kind of place that would have really good donuts.
You never know. Michael, please tell everybody where they can find you.
Micheal McCartney Music.
Not your home address.
No.
Just everything else.
We're not giving that out. MichealMcCartneyOfficial.com is the website. Micheal McCartney Music on TikTok. Micheal McCartney on Facebook. I have a band, Micheal McCartney Band on Facebook.
Okay.
And I'm not hard to find. I wear this. I'm like Pee Wee Herman, you know.
Yeah.
Pee Wee opens his closet and there's 40 of those gray suits with the red ties.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a bunch of black shirts and black hats and
Yeah. All the
people are
good
like, You
stuff.
just wear the same thing every day. I'm like, no. I'm like Pee Wee or Ernest. Remember Ernest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always had them.
My closet's full of just plain black T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Black hat. This is my uniform. My work uniform.
I got
So
all kinds of different colors and stuff in mine.
I'm either black T-shirts or white T-shirts.
Happen to Google him, it's going to be Micheal McCartney, Paul McCartney's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to work on getting,
We're working on that.
I don't
Yeah.
think he plays anything.
I don't know.
Yeah. Paul McCartney's brother's name's Michael too.
I don't think I've ever heard of him doing anything.
Does he? Artist?
He does music too.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
I have no clue.
Yeah. Does he have any songs on Spotify? I've searched it, and there's a guy on there that's kind of dressed like Michael Jackson a little bit. That's named
Yeah.
Micheal McCartney too.
He's Australian, if that's him.
I think so. Yeah, I think he's Australian.
Yeah.
But he does not do the same kind of music that I do. It's much, much different. I think I listened to one of the songs.
Yeah. Well, you never know nowadays.
But he doesn't look anything like me. And everything of mine,
Yeah.
you'll see this beard. Like,
And dimples. Don't forget the dimples.
if you've seen me on here and you go try to look me up on one of my social media things, you'll be able to tell it's me.
Yeah.
I don't look any different in any
Yeah,
of the
well, you know.
pictures.
Who knows? But I think it's cool. Everybody needs to go and check you out and check all your stuff out. And I would love to be able to get some people together on your granddaddy, Mr. Bobby, and get him in to
We've tried, man.
I think it would be awesome.
My mom and my uncle have tried several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, have they gotten like a list up or a bunch of people signing for him or anything?
I don't know.
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I mean, there's people that haven't sold. You know what I mean? Like Jingle Bell Rock's like billions of. It's astronomical numbers.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm not hating on anybody that's in the Country Music Hall of Fame, but
No.
I know that there's got to be people in there that are
Aware. At least aware.
that know who he is.
Yeah.
You know.
You would think. Come on. Let's kick it up.
Yeah. Put him in.
Put him in.
Yeah.
Get it done.
That would be a very special thing for my family. That would be a big deal.
I think it would be
Big
awesome.
deal. I don't know. We'll keep messing with it.
Yeah. Because,
We'll keep knocking on their door.
I don't know. I might make some, I might ask a couple of people
Yeah.
because I'm curious.
Well, David, you got my information. I wrote everything down. Social Security number, copy of my birth certificate.
No, I didn't need your social security number.
Oh, I wrote it down.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
You got my phone number, though.
And if you see anything inquired from any kind of marina or anything like that, don't worry about that. All right. Well, we're going to get off here. Everybody, please, y'all go check out Mr. Micheal McCartney, all of his little socials, all that good stuff. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. And go to his website and then maybe inquire a little bit about Mr. Bobby Helms.
Couldn't hurt.
Maybe pay attention. Maybe we can get something rolling here a little bit, and maybe we could, get Grandpa on the Hall of Fame or something, I mean.
I think it would be really cool if next year at Christmas time, if that song could hit number one. Because last year, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, it hit number one for the first time.
Yeah.
It's the first time in like 20-something years that somebody knocked Mariah Carey off of there.
Yeah. Did they even wake Mariah Carey up this year? I don't remember.
I don't think I saw her anywhere doing anything.
I didn't either.
If I had the number one Christmas song every year, I probably wouldn't do much either.
Hey, anyway.
It's a gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving
Yep.
every year.
Great gift. Love it. Okay. All right, dude. Love that you've been on, and I really appreciate it. And you got all my info too.
Yes,
so
sir.
We're going to stay in touch.
Yes.
And Spotify. Where else are you on? Spotify. All the music things.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
on all
anywhere you can find
Yeah.
music. That's where he's at.
YouTube, it's on all there.
All the cool stuff. So, all right, dude. We appreciate you being on. All right, everybody. We're going to get off here, and please remember, like, share, follow, and subscribe. You don't realize how much it does help us all. Michael, appreciate you. Turn around and tell everybody, love you, mean it. See y'all.
Love you.
Bye.
See y'all. Thanks,
No,
David.
you didn't have to